Hello traders, it's Isma back again. I do welcome you back to our YouTube channel. Well, in this particular video today, we're going to be looking at the main big question that everyone is asking, that is on everybody's mind. How will the US 2024 elections affect the financial markets? We believe that both the two candidates, that's Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, all have different policies, all have different fiscal policies, which we believe may impact the Forex market that can either bring in a strength in the American currency, that is the United States dollar, or bring in stabilization into the entire Forex market. Well, of course, we're looking at if Trump wins, the expansionary fiscal policy and the protectionist would strengthen the US dollar, especially against the emerging markets. We have seen that Trump literally emphasizes, of course, reduction into taxes, which ideally promotes local productivity and, of course, hinders international trade. In this way, if Trump happens to win this election, we then suddenly going to see a strength in the United States dollar. When Kamala wins, her administration is likely to adopt a more moderate approach to fiscal policy, which will stabilize the markets and less appreciation of the dollar. So we're looking at her administration, of course, emphasizing more of international trade, more of course, the geopolitical stability, which ideally may not lead to for the dollar rather to strengthen in value, but rather to stabilize the entire market. So we're looking at ideally, if Trump rather wins the market, then we're definitely going to expect a sudden increase or a strength in the dollar. However, when Kamala wins, we definitely expect stabilization into the entire Forex market. However, when we literally look entirely of how the US elections have been going through and all the past years, you can see that their elections literally does not affect does not affect the Forex market, but rather brings in tensions for, of course, for the international countries with higher interests, countries like China. Of course, when we happen to see these elections, then we suddenly then believe China will suddenly expect a sudden increase in volatility of the Chinese currency, that is the Chinese yuan. Then we can also, during the elections, of course, the elections were between rather 2nd to 5th November. Of course, during this time, we expect the VIX, of course, to increase in value. We expect volatility, high volatility during the, of course, the VIX index, the volatility index, we expect it to increase in value during the election period. However, this is temporary. Of course, after the results will be out, then we may also experience, or they may then come back to their stability. So basically, our study onto this, how the elections may impact the market would be, if Trump wins, then we expect a strong dollar. And also, of course, against the other emerging currencies. And then if Harris wins, then we expect stability, geopolitical stability, international trade, whereas Trump's fiscal policies, of course, hinders, international trade and a lot more, because it emphasizes local productivity. It emphasizes domestic productivity, which of course can lead to an increase in value of the US dollar. Thank you so much. It's been Isma. Of course, this is our inception. This is our analysis based upon the current, of course, elections that are ongoing onto the United States. That is as fxkampala. With that, allow me to stop from here. Have a lovely day. Enjoy.